The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
My gosh, this defense heard all week about stopping this receiver. If you're going to do anything to have a chance to win, you got to stop this guy. In the very first play of the game, first down and big yards.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Second down play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
receivers are bunched together. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has points on the board for it.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's caught. Touchdown, BSU. And now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can prevent that this time. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Wildcats. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll test the right side here. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Broncos come to the line in a hurry-up.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, over the shoulder, get the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun handoff here. Hard running through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Gets the first and still running. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
Free agency is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Gets rid of it on the move. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Broncos looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense, Kirk, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. And the offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
He'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Short throw complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Arizona has now moved into the red zone. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 43-yard attempt. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line. The Broncos looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Broncos will line up to kick it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll run it here. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking for his back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up.
And he's got it down there inside the 35. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
So second down after the incompletion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. The Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Boise State. Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
That completion sets up a third down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Fighting him off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And completion makes it second and short. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looks like Arizona will have the first down. That's an important first down on that running play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Back in motion now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. It's a shotgun run call. Looks like Arizona will have the first down. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Third down play for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Boise St offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Socker with a strong tackle there. And the Broncos will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The offense really clicking here.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback,
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. The Broncos will try to keep this drive moving.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking,
on the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. The They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Takes the handoff again. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Broncos will crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He lets it go on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. 1st down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. He'll hand it off. Powers through.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.